my dear student of K.D Professional 4th semester. How are you? I think you are well. You are spending in your daily life, I think, without education. All world also are suffering from coronavirus problems, not only our country. I think invention of vaccination is in the way. We will get soon vaccination, and if we get vaccination, then we can get a normal life. So in that time, you have to participate in online class in Zoom or Facebook group, like that. Okay, today I will discuss the three topics. What is logistics, and image of logistics, and what is logistics management, and integrated logistics management. I think you will enjoy my class, and you will take important notes from my lecture. Okay, now I am going to discuss the main topics of my lecture, and you enjoy and you watch in the screen. Okay. I think logistics, this chapter's name is Logistics in Supply Chain, and it's the chapter 8 of your books. And I think I'm also the writer of supply chain management, and main topic is a logistics management supply. Logistics in supply chain. This is the chapter's name. Okay. Next, I will go. As a teacher's orientation, I'm Mr. K.D Ghosh, Associate Professor, Mohammadpur Kendriya College, and writer also supply chain management. And today topics, number 1, image and concept of logistics. Number 2, logistics management and its process. Number 3, integrated logistics support. And first topics I will discuss now. I think you look the screen, and you are watching the image and concept of logistics, and you watch on the screen, and you looks actually what means logistics. Logistics is the process of planning, implementing and controlling the efficient, effective flow and source of goods, service and related information from point of origin to point of consumption for the purpose of confirming the customer  That means logistics mainly things. Logistics to bring the product from the point of origin to the point of consumption for the purpose of confirming the customer requirement. And if I tell more, the most crucial part of the international trade is timely delivery of goods at a reasonable cost by the exporter to the importer. In fact, the progressive buyer may be willing to pay even higher price for timely suppliers. But the emergence of logistics and integrated actively with the movements of raw materials from their sources of supply to the production line and ending with the movement of finished goods to the customers has gained special importance. I think you are watching like the image, logistics, one airplanes and delivery cars and ships and lot of logistics. If you see the pictures of image of logistics, then you can understand what is logistics. Mainly logistics means to bring the needed product from origin point to the customers, the point of consumption. Like, and you also watching the another pictures is a global logistics. As a global logistics means like the combination of ship and the aeroplane, and these these tools are conducting the logistics. Okay, that means finally we can say that logistics is the process of planning, implementing and controlling the efficient, effective flow and storage of goods, service and related information from point of origin to the point of consumption for the purpose of confirming the customer's requirement. I think it's okay for logistics. And next let us discuss the logistics management and its process. Look, the logistics management and process. First, we can define what is logistics management. Mainly, the logistics management process begins with raw material accumulation to the final stage of delivering goods to the destination. Finally, we can define logistics management is the art and science of obtaining, producing and distributing materials and product in the proper place and in the proper quantities. And this is the definition of logistics management. If you need more, then you can go in my books. And it looks the logistics management process. Logistics management process start from raw material supplies and it will end in the consumers or users. You look, the scope of logistics spans the organizations from the management of raw materials to the delivery of the final product. And logistics management from this total system viewpoints is the means whereby the needs of customers are satisfied through the coordination of the materials and the information flow that extends from the marketplace and through the firms and its operation and beyond that to suppliers. To achieve this company-wide integration clearly requires a quite different orientations than that typically encountered in the conventional organization. And this is the scenario of logistics management's process. And you look and you understand, and more you will go in the books for detailed discussion. Next, let us discuss the integrated logistics support, and it's a very important topics to you, and I think you will be more attentive for these topics. And if you need to take note, then you will take short notes from my discussion. I think you will write the important discussion on your notes. Okay, let us start the integrated. Let us discuss the integrated logistics support. First, integrated logistics support is an integrated and iterative process for developing materials and its support strategy that optimize functional supports, leverage existing source, and guides the system engineering process to quantify and lower life cycle cost and discuss the logistics footprint, making the system easier to support. And okay, first point is number one is a customer service. Customer service means to recognize the desire of the others. Customer service is a multidimensional and very important part of organizations' logistics effort in a broad sense. It is the output of the entire logistics effort, that is customer service, and some resulting level of satisfactions are what the logistics system ultimately provides the buyers. Number two is inventory management. Inventory management deals with balancing the cost of maintaining additional product on hand against the risks of not having those items when the customers want them. So managers have to decide whether they need additional product in a given market, and if so, how many of which item. Okay. Number three, transportation. And transportation refers to the physical movements of goods from a point of origin to a point of consumption. It can involve raw materials being brought into the production process or finished goods being shipped out of the customers. And number four, it is storage and materials handling. Storage and materials handling addresses the physical requirements of holding inventory. Storage encompasses the trucks necessary to manage whatever space is needed. I think number five is packaging. And I think you know what means packaging. More, packaging focuses on protecting the product while it is being shipped and is stored. Too much packaging increases cost, while inadequate production can result in merchandise damage and ultimately customer dissatisfaction. Number 6 is information processing. Information processing is what links all radius of the logistics systems together. The growth of reasonable price computers and software has put sophisticated management information system within the reach of even the smallest organization. Number 7, demand forecasting. Demand forecasting addresses the need of accurate information on future customers' need. Number 8, production planning. And production planning can be included under logistics because manufacturing need components and raw material in order to make finished goods that are demanded by customers. Thus, the production planning is absolutely at the center of the entire logistics process. Number 9, purchasing. And purchasing deals with the buying of goods and service that keep the organization functioning. Since these inputs can have a direct impact on both the cost and the quality of the final product or service offered to the customers, this activity is vital to the overall success of the logistics effort. 10, facility location. Finally, location addresses the strategic placements of the warehouse, plants and transportation resources to achieve customers' service objectives and minimize costs. That's all integrated logistics supports. I think you will be benefited by my lecture. And next, I will deliver another lectures, and you will get soon. Okay, today's end. You stay home and stay safe. Thank you very much for